Place it all the way under the seat in front of you.
Flying.
Larger carry-on luggage goes in over.
Flying not working today.
If you have small handheld
Vacation time.
devices, such as cell phones, tablets, and smartwatches, please switch them.
You recorded me, but you jumped in my video, so I caught you because you jumped in my video. You're harassing me at this point, so I think you should stop. I think you should stop. I think you should stop. You see him, right? Y'all see him, right? Y'all see him, right? Okay. Okay, but I'm sorry. It's not me. Talk to him. No, ma'am. Don't talk to me like that. I'm an adult. Do not talk to me like that. Do not talk to me like that. Tell him to stop. If you do not know what's going on, do not yell at me.
You can stop recording.
No, I'm not going to stop recording because I was making a video to myself. I'm going to not stop recording. And this video will show what you're doing. So I appreciate. Who the are you talking to, man? Thank you. Like, no.
Track star Sha'Carri Richardson was involved in a confrontation on an American Airlines flight. Here's the rest of what went down.
They didn't have to do that. They just wanted to do that.
Exactly.
They do that to all of us and stuff. They let other little people get away with it. He could have just shut the hell up and mind his business.
Right. And then like I said, it was just the way he was talking to me. I definitely would have listened to instructions, but the way he was talking to me was very unprofessional. And then his hands were all in my face. He didn't dismiss that part. So if I'm getting off the plane, I feel like as a flight attendant, they need a better flight attendant. He need to get off too.
Thank you, by the way. I'm missing my connection, which means I have to now get off the plane.
Oh, so you're worried about a connection.
Oh, yeah.
You're worried about a connection while a grown man is disrespecting me.
Give it.
You don't give it. So I don't give it. So I don't give it. I didn't do anything. So, oh, Jesus. Because I'm selfish. Okay. Okay. Huh? Like.
Then a fellow passenger would confront Richardson.
They want you off the plane.
May I be explained to as to why I'm being removed off the plane?
The captain wants you off the plane.
Okay, does the captain know the situation that happened before removing me?
They made the call.
They made the call. So do they know that this man's hands was all up in my face and he was very disrespectful and I felt threatened?
At this time, the captain wants you off the plane.
I'm taking her. She is
That's fine. No, I want to talk to the captain because he was very unprofessional. No, I don't want you to get in trouble, Mom. I got you.
I got money that I do not work, baby. I fly every doggone.
Come forward, why?
I got lots of checks.
I have to come off the plane. Is he going to be removed off the plane as well? The flight attendant? He's not going to be removed? I'm just trying to understand the situation. So he's not being removed after being unprofessional and having his hand in my face?
Hold on. At this time, the captain doesn't want you on
You
the
get
airplane,
off,
so
please,
at this
let me know because I got
you
one
can
on
choose your
me
extra.
too.
At this time, you just gotta come off.
So can the captain come and does the captain know the situation? He's not going to come. No. So I'm being removed off the plane without even being explained of why?
What we could do is put you on the flight. At this time, the captain won't.
Right. What's the name of that? What's his name?
You could ask him.
She is then asked to deplane as more travelers await the outcome.
What's your name? No, but you jumped in my video. That's what started this whole thing. And the video shows you jumped in my video and invaded my privacy. You know that, right? So you're going to, so it's a possibility you can lose your job because I have evidence. It's not like I'm just talking. So I feel like you should own up right now to your actions because I have to be removed off the plane because of your actions. So I'm going to make sure that you have received the consequences for your actions, okay? Okay? You understand that, right? You understand, right? Who are you talking?
You put my phone number?
Yes, I have your phone number. Yes, that's perfectly fine. Sir, if you say one more thing, all of y'all that are very, very rude. No.
Don't do that.
Who are you talking to?
Hey, get off and we're going to
I'm getting off.
Another passenger then berates Richardson as she eventually grabs her stuff and bolts off the plane. All right, let's break this all down. Via NBC News, in a series of posts and stories on her official Instagram account, the 22-year-old Richardson says that a male flight attendant asked her to get off a phone call, which she did before telling him that she didn't like his tone. Following that, while standing in front of me doing the safety protocols, he continued to lean over to look at my phone, Richardson said in an Instagram story, which tagged the airline. He asked to see that my phones were in airplane mode at this point. He demanded that me show him, which I did in front of him. Flying, not working today, vacation time, Richardson says to the camera, seconds before a flight attendant appears close to Richardson, apparently trying to get her to stop using her phone. You can't record, the flight attendant is heard saying. You're harassing me at this point, so I think you should stop. I think you should stop. Richardson would respond. Another flight attendant can then be heard saying, you can stop recording now, to which Richardson replies, I'm not going to stop recording because I was making a video to myself. And this video will show what you're doing, she continues. Richardson says she was eventually removed from the flight. Richardson, though, got into another argument with a different passenger, and she claims she was disrespected by many of the passengers on board. While explaining that she thinks the flight attendant should have been kicked off as well, another passenger can be heard telling her, thank you, by the way, I'm going to miss my connection. I have to now get off the plane. Richardson was then escorted off and continued to trade shouts with passengers and flight crew on her way out. Applause could be heard as she deplaned. Tell me if I'll be wrong to pursue legal actions against American Airlines. Not only did the man threaten me, but also an innocent bystander who simply just wanted a picture with me. In the beginning of the video, you can hear a Caucasian male state that he doesn't give a blank as a man. That male flight attendant is intimidating a woman, Richardson posted. Also, the captain not doing anything to help the situation, and this flight attendant has the applause when I exited the plane when I'm pretty serious. The disrespect I received would not have happened if I was one of them. In a statement, an American Airlines spokesperson would say, we're reaccommodating the customer on a later flight, and a member of our team has reached out to learn more. A rep for Richardson also, shared a statement with NBC News saying Richardson has nothing to add at this time. Okay, closing thoughts. Let's talk about it. So I have seen plenty of people taking videos of themselves, snapping pictures of themselves prior to a flight taking off. Although it is somewhat abnormal, if the phone is on airplane mode, who cares if she is taking a video of herself? And let me add this, because we have covered way worse instances than this involving airplanes with the cares and the Kens of the world, okay? Flight attendants, because of what they have had to endure for the last almost 3 years now, are at a heightened sense of needing to have security because they have dealt with unruly passengers for quite some time. Was this probably an overreaction? Yes, but because they have seen so many verbal and physical assaults of their fellow stewardesses, I understand that heightened sense of just needing to protect yourself. I truly understand it, especially when some of these flight attendants have reportedly taken self-defense classes because they know in this line of work what they are signing up for. So I think we also need to pay homage to that as well. Now, with all that being said, did Richardson make this harder on herself and the passengers and the crew by simply just saying, you know what, I'll not take a video of myself, I'll wait till we take off? Of course. Of course. Should she have been told not to? No, but could she have written to American Airlines afterwards, wrote them in a tweet, wrote them in an email? They do respond to those things, telling them that she felt like she was being targeted and or harassed by this flight attendant. Of course. Would that have then led to her staying on the plane and arriving to her destination, wherever she was going on vacation, way ahead of time instead of being booked on a later flight? Of course. Yes. Now, we will await word from Sha'Carri Richardson because I have seen many outlets reach out to her. Until then, we'll keep you posted.